Peace, everybody. Welcome back to another practice. I'm here with my friend Hannah, and I wanted to introduce her to you all and just say that she is a dear friend, a very amazing yoga teacher, and I'm really excited and honored to have Hannah join the channel. So definitely give her a warm welcome. Maybe give her a little welcome in the comments. Let us know how you like this class. But I'm just super stoked to have Hannah here. As y'all know, we've been bringing on more instructors so that we can give y'all more and more classes and a more diverse set of practice styles for your daily sadhana. So, without anything else needing to be said, I'll hand it off to Hannah, and y'all just have a great class. Thanks, y'all. Peace.
Thanks, Ben. Like Ben said, my name is Hannah. I am very, very honored to be a part of this community. And wherever you're tuning in from, I hope that you enjoy this afternoon's balanced flow. I'm outside because where we live, we're soaking up the last few days of warm weather, and I love being outdoors in the sun. So if you want to go into your backyard or onto your patio or into a park, somewhere where you can get outside, feel free to join me out there. And we'll start lying on our backs. So go ahead and lie down. And you can bring the soles of your feet together to touch. Send your knees out wide. And then recline down onto your back. And take a moment just to become aware of your surroundings. Notice what you hear. Notice what you smell. Notice what you feel, the temperature on your skin, the textures of the surface that you're laying on. Notice what you see if your eyes are open. And begin to draw your awareness inward. It helps me to close my eyes, to really just become present with myself. So if it's comfortable for you to close your eyes, go ahead and do so. And start to deepen your breath. Notice the breath. Notice the inhales. Notice the exhales. There's a lot of times that we start to notice and try and label and try and identify and detect what's going on. And sometimes it's really just about the act of noticing, the act of being aware without having to label or name or identify. We'll take a few more rounds of breath. In through your nose and out through your mouth. 2 more in through your nose, out through your mouth. 1 more. Breathe in all the way. Allow your belly to expand. Open mouth, exhale, release. Go ahead and seal your lips. Start to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Your Ujjayi pranayama. This type of breathing will help to warm your body up. It will also help to keep you present on your mat. And I always love to just remind everyone who is tuning in today, from wherever you are, just take what you need. Take what you need. We're able to notice what we need by noticing what's coming up. So if there's any shapes that I offer that don't set right with you, you're welcome to take something else. Take it at your pace. Yeah, just enjoy. Go ahead and bring your knees together to touch. Tuck your right knee into your chest, half happy baby pose. You can keep your left foot stamped down on the ground, or for more stretch through your left hip flexor, extend your left heel long. Reach for either the back of your right knee or the sole of your right foot. And just start to rock your right knee from side to side a bit. Ooh. Okay, you might have had a little bee friend come say hello, but I think he's gone. It's the fun of being outside in nature. The bugs get a little curious about what we're doing. From your half happy baby, cross your right knee over to the left side of your space. Take a little twist in your spine. Stack your right hip over your left. Feel free to set your gaze off to the right if that's comfortable for you. Breathe deeply, steadily. Notice how it feels, how it lands. Bring your knees back through center. And go ahead and find half happy baby on the left. Tuck your left knee into your chest and then wrap it towards the left side body. Reach for the bottom of your left foot. You can send your right leg long down the side of your mat or keep your right foot stamped down with your knee bent. Again, gentle rock from side to side. Deep breaths here. Take a slow twist over to the right. Cross your left knee over to the left side, right side rather. And again, feel free to settle your gaze past your left shoulder. Breathe here. And come back through center, untwist. Draw both knees into your chest. Start to rock and roll the length of your spine back and forth a few times until you've gained enough momentum to come into a seat. Now I'm going to turn to face the camera just so you can see, but you're welcome to continue facing the front of your space. Find an easy seat, maybe sit onto a pillow or a block. You can sit onto your heels as well, and we'll take some side body bends. So as you breathe in, extend your arms over your head. And exhale, side bend over to the right. Drape your right hand over your left thigh or your left knee. Reach your left arm up and over. Get longer through your left side body. Then breathe into that newfound space on the left side. Notice if you're holding any tension in your shoulder, your jaw, let that go. Inhale, come through center, extend both arms high. And exhale, bend over to the left. Bring your left hand over towards your right knee. Reach your right arm up and over. And honor the differences between these sides rather than trying to force yourself into a certain depth. Notice how it lands, how it feels. If there's any negative sensation arising, back off. Take something else. Inhale back through center, reach your arms high over your head. And exhale, rock onto your sits bones. Back to boat pose. Boat pose, Navasana. Bring your heels parallel to your mat. If this is too much on your core, you can settle your heels lightly down on your mat and then maybe extend your arms long in front of you. Scoop your tailbone underneath you to really activate through your low belly. Draw your belly button into your spine and lift your chest. We hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Cross your ankles. Bring your hands out in front of you. Step your feet back. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Bend your knees a lot. Lift your heels. Press your belly towards your thighs and start to pedal out through your feet. Notice the length through the back line of your legs. And become aware of if it feels more grounded in your body to keep your knees bent or to straighten them out. Know that your heels never have to touch in down dog. Your knees never have to straighten in down dog. It's truly what's comfortable for you. Rather than forcing ourselves into these shapes, we adjust the shapes to best suit us. In your downward facing dog, take a breath in through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale to three-legged dog. Lift your right leg up away from your mat. Flex your toes. Notice if your hip is starting to open out. If so, make an effort to drop your right hip in line with your left. One way that helps me to notice that is by pulling my left or my right foot's big toe towards the center of my mat. Take a breath in, push into your hands, lengthen. Exhale, lunge, step your right foot between your hands. Squeeze your core on the way through and then make sure your knee is stacked on top of your ankle. You can drop your back knee down to the ground. From here, low crescent lunge, reach your arms over your head. With your back knee landed, feel free to lean forward a little bit more. Notice the awakening sensation through your left hip flexor. If that's too much, you can press more into your right foot to back off of the lunge. Shine your chest up, gaze up, but keep that engagement in your core that we activated in boat pose. Take a big inhale, lift your gaze, exhale, half splits, shift your hips back. Straighten as much as feels comfortable through your right leg. Maybe it's still bent a little bit. Maybe it's all the way straight. And flex your right toes towards your face. From here, we'll take a little a little drill. So inhale, flex your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, point your toes, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, lift your heel, lift your chin. Exhale, tuck, round, point. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, point and round. Good. From your half splits, inhale back to low crescent lunge. Keep your joints stacked, meaning keep your shoulders right over your hips, your knee on top of your ankle. Get active through your core. Press down through your right foot. Take an inhale. Exhale, grounded warrior 3. Kick off of your back foot. Tent your fingertips on the ground beneath you. And then as we start to flow a little bit quicker, you're always welcome to bring your hands to your heart center or find a Kali Mudra grip overhead, interlacing all but your index fingers and your thumb. From Grounded Warrior 3, lengthen your spine, hug your shoulders together, pull your belly button in. Exhale, forward fold. Set your left foot next to your right. Spread your feet hips width distance or more apart and grab opposite elbows. Ragdoll. Relax fully through your upper body. Shake your head yes and no. Breathe. Release your hands down towards the ground. Toe heel your feet together to touch or closer. And slowly unroll your spine. Come up to standing. Inhale, reach your arms over your head, Urdhva Hastasana. Biceps frame your ears. Make sure your hip points are facing forward and then gently tuck your tailbone down towards your heels. If you'd like to lift through your chest, you're welcome to do so. Find a little bit of a back bend to energize. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Pull your hands to your heart center. Bend your knees, hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Create length in your spine. Bring your hands to your shin bones or your thighs. Hug your shoulders together down your back and elbows pull into your ribs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your right foot to the back of your mat. Plant your hands down. Keep your right foot at the back. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your left leg high. Flex through your left toes. Point your left hip down towards the ground and continue to press into your palms. Lift it a little higher on your next inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot between your hands. Lower your back knee down to the ground. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Extend your arms over your head. Lean forward to stretch out your right hip flexor. Notice where you're holding tension where it does not need to be, maybe in your shoulders, your jaw. Lift your chest, breathe in. Exhale, half splits, shift your hips back, round your spine. Lean forward over your left foot. And breathe here. We'll take the same drill on the left side that we did on the right. So on your breath in, flex your left toes, lift your chin away from your chest. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, point your left toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, point and round. 2 more times. Inhale, point, lift the chin, or flex rather, lift the chin. Exhale, point and tuck. 1 more time. Inhale, flex, lift. Exhale, point, round. From half splits, inhale, come forward to low crescent lunge. Keep your joints stacked, shoulders over your hips, knee over your toes. And exhale, grounded warrior 3, kick off of your back foot. Flex your right toes. Tent your fingertips down on your mat. Once again, you're welcome to bring hands to your heart or Kali Mudra. Interlace your fingers over your head. Great, lengthen your spine. Think halfway lift in your spine. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. Extend your arms over your head. Lift your gaze. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale to halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins. Exhale, step your left foot back. Plant your hands down. Right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your back knee. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana, shift forward. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Option to take Kali Mudra, interlace all but your index finger and thumb. Exhale, warrior 3, kick off of your back foot. Take an inhale, create length. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, step your right foot back, bring your hands to frame your left toes. Inhale, three-legged dog, your left leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Drop your back knee. Inhale, low crescent lunge, lift your chest. Exhale, half splits, shift back, fold over your left foot. Inhale, come forward, low crescent, maybe take Kali Mudra, firm up through your left leg. Exhale, warrior three, kick off, lengthen. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, rise up. Urdhva Hastasana, circle sweep your arms over your head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Lunge. Listen for some changes coming. Inhale, three-legged dog. Reach your right leg high. Exhale, bend your right knee rather. Bend your right knee to open your right hip. That's what I'm trying to say. Drop your right shoulder down in line with your left. Continue to press into your palms. Feel the nice stretch through your right quad, your right hip flexor. And then inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot between your hands. This time, keep your back knee lifted away from the ground. High crescent lunge on the breath in. Breathe here. Notice. Settle, arrive. Where are you holding tension where it doesn't need to be? Where can you direct that strength? Maybe to your core, to your right quad, to your forearms. Take a breath in and lengthen. And exhale, grounded warrior three or warrior three. Kick off of your back foot. Bring your hands to your heart center. If you're in grounded warrior three, your hands can plant. From here, slowly start to open your left hip out. Stack it over your right. You can bring your left hand to your left hip as a guide. And then we'll land the back foot down at the back of the mat. Inhale, reverse triangle. Reach your right arm over your head. Gaze up towards the sky, the ceiling, wherever you are. Bump your hips a little closer to the front of your space to create length through your right side body. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Bring your right forearm to your right thigh. Bring your left arm overhead or reach your left arm all the way forward to the top of your space. Tuck your tailbone to activate your core. And then breathe more length into your right side body. Keep your legs in the exact same shape. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the bend in your right knee. Reach your right arm up and back. Little to no weight in your left hand. And exhale, low lunge. Bring your hands to frame your right foot. Spin high to the ball of your left toes. Inhale, standing L or grounded warrior three. Lengthen your left leg up and back. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, rise up. Urdhva Hastasana, sweep your arms high. Exhale, forward fold, release and hinge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right toes back, lunge. Find three-legged dog, kick your left leg high. You're probably noticing a little pattern here. Exhale, bend your left knee, open your hips, scorpion dog. Now, if you prefer to take a chaturanga, dandasana, or high to low plank in between each side, you're always welcome to do so. Personally, I like to give my shoulders a bit of a break sometimes. So, yeah, you do you, my friends. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot between your hands. Stay lifted off of your back knee. High crescent lunge on the breath in. Lengthen your arms over your head. Biceps frame your ears. Breathe here for just a moment while we set up the pose. Spike your right heel towards the sky, the ceiling, and then take a breath in. Exhale, warrior three, kick off of your back foot. Get long through your right leg. Lean your chest forward, but keep your belly button pulled into your spine. Start to open your right hip. Maybe bring your right hand to your hip to notice that opening. Inhale, reverse triangle. Land your right foot to the back of your space. Lengthen your left arm high. Feel free to gaze upwards if it's comfortable on your neck. Little to no weight in your back hand. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Draw your left forearm down. Reach your right arm either up high or over your head for an even longer side body through your right side. Are you breathing? Where's your head at? Can you challenge it to come back into this space if it's wandered away? Keep the bend in your left knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach up and back. And exhale, back to your lunge. Bring your hands to frame your left foot. Keep your hands planted down. Inhale, grounded warrior 3. Lift your right heel. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise up to standing. Reach your arms over your head. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Lunge. Plant your palms. Inhale, three-legged dog. Guide your right leg high. We'll take it a little faster this time. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through. Inhale, high crescent. Lift your chest away from your right thigh. Exhale, warrior 3. Kick off. Open your left hip out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Get big with the arms. Take up a lot of space. Exhale, side angle. Lower down. Reach high. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the bend in your right knee. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your hands down to the ground. Inhale, grounded warrior 3. Firm up your left glute to protect your back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Lunge. The left leg lifts. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Lunge. Keep your back knee lifted. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 3. Kick off. Create length. Start to open your right hip. Inhale, reverse triangle. Reach up and back. Exhale, side angle. Lower down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, lunge. Bring your hands to frame your left foot. Inhale, grounded warrior 3. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Left foot steps back. Inhale, three-legged dog. The right foot lifts high. Exhale, lunge, squeeze and step through. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, reverse triangle, open and reach. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior, continue to breathe, steady, deep. Exhale, low lunge rather. Bring your hands down. Grounded warrior 3, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Left foot lifts to the sky. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Grounded warrior 3, take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Pause right here. Notice. Feel free to close your eyes. If you're having a hard time bringing the thoughts back to you, back to the breath, maybe bring one hand over your belly, one hand over your heart. Let's take 3 rounds of breath together, in through your nose. Slow breath out. Oh, I hope you can hear that beautiful bird singing. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. One more time. Inhale. Let it go. Re-extend your arms over your head. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Take a halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to high plank pose, or option to take tabletop, lower down to your knees. From your high plank, feel free to take a chaturanga or a chaturanga dandasana if it's in your practice. Otherwise, let's just lift the hips back, downward facing dog. We have one more flow together, so it's going to look a little similar to the one we just did and also a little different. So listen for some changes, take what you need, take out whatever you don't. Honor your practice. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot between your hands. Keep your back knee lifted. Inhale, high crescent lunge, we've been here before. Exhale, warrior three, opportunity to reach your arms over your head, biceps frame your ears, add a challenge for your spine and your core. Hold and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Land your left foot at the back of your mat. Inhale, star pose. Face over to the left side of your mat. Create a capital X shape in your body. Reach out and up. Feel free to sway your hips from side to side. And then inhale, gaze up. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Breathe. Sometimes we get so caught up in finding the challenge, finding the fire, finding the busyness. We forget to slow down. So we'll breathe here for just a moment. Feel free to close the eyes. Maybe smile to yourself. You showed up. You showed up. That's what matters. And we're happy you're here. Take an inhale. You'll halfway lift. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Lengthen your spine forward. And then exhale, crawl your hands towards your right foot, so towards the front of your mat, and cross your legs. Sit down facing the opposite direction for cow face pose or Gomukhasana. So I know I'm facing my back at you right now, but my right knee is over my left, and then my feet are kind of off to this side. I like to give my arches a little massage here with my hands, so you're welcome to do that. And then if you have this space in your right hip, feel free to fold forward, round your spine. Usually if you're holding your breath in a pose, it's a good sign that something is not sitting right. So if you're holding your breath, scrunching your face, squeezing your fists, adjust a little bit. Maybe you sit onto a pillow. Maybe you unwind your legs a little bit or just sit crisscrossed. And let that translate into your daily life. If you notice yourself tensing up, holding your breath, those are signs that things aren't sitting right in your body and your spirit. And we always have the opportunity to pave our path, to unstick ourselves, to set the boundaries. Start right here on your mat. One more round of breath. All right, now let's get out of it the same way we came in. So crawl your hands over to the right or the front of your mat. Plant your hands down. Unwind your feet. Back to wide-legged forward fold. Hello, we made it. Inhale, slowly rise up to warrior two. Pivot your right toes to face forward, your left toes to face the left side of your mat. And exhale, side angle. Option to take a bind if you'd like to. Nice little heart opener. You'll bring your left hand to your right quad. Then maybe your right hand reaches around for your left hand. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lengthen your right leg, your right arm, and then maybe lift your right toes away from the ground for a little balance challenge. On your next exhale, come to low lunge. Bring your hands to frame your right foot. Spin high to the ball of your left toes. Inhale, standing out. Back to what we know. So lengthen your spine. Lift your left heel in line with your left hip. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up and reach high. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Sit back into chair pose. So bend your knees, bring the weight back into your heels. Tuck your left elbow to the outside of your right quad. And then bring your thumbs to the center of your heart space. With every inhale, lengthen your spine. With every exhale, twist a little deeper. Breathe. Start to shift weight into your right foot. Maybe peek down and say, hi, right foot. That's the one. Shift the weight there. Start to lift your left foot up away from the ground. We'll rise up to stork pose or one-legged mountain. Inhale, tuck your left knee up towards your chest. Reach your arms over your head. Seal down through your right foot's big toe to help you balance. And exhale, dancer, Natrajasana. Kick your left heel towards your left glute. Grab on for the inside arch of your left foot with your thumb and lengthen your chest forward. Where does your head go when the balance is challenged, when you are challenged? Just get a little curious about that. We hold it for 3, 2, 1. Nice. Slowly settle down. Come back to standing. Feel free to shake a little bit. Shrug your shoulders, flick your hands, maybe twist through your upper body. A little bit of a free space to take what you need. It might feel good to circle out your neck, to grab some water. I'm going to grab a sip of tea here. And then come back to standing. Reach your arms over your head. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Take a halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, downward facing dog, however you want to get there. You can step your feet back, put your hands, you can take a little flow. And let's take that on the left side before we slow things down. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 3, kick off. Option once again to reach your arms forward, biceps frame your ears. We hold for 3, 2, keep breathing. 1, land your right foot to the back of your mat. Inhale, star pose, reach high, expand. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, Pasarita Padottanasana. On your next inhale, take a halfway lift. Hands come under your shoulders. This time, exhale, crawl to the front of your space. Pivot all the way around. Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Pardon the construction noise if you can hear that. But that's good, right? We have to tune out those distractions, tune out the noise. Just adds a little challenge. So your left knee will be on top this time. Right knee will be underneath. Your feet will be kind of splayed off to the side. Or if you want to back out of it a bit, you can sit onto a pillow. If you want a little deepening, fold forward. And let's breathe here for a few rounds of breath. Take what you learned from the other side, and rather than just automatically applying it to this side, check in. Are you holding in the same places? Are you holding your breath? Do you need to back out of it? Do you need to take something else? Once we start to listen to what our body is telling us, the world starts to open up a bit. We realize that we're never stuck. 2 more rounds of breath. Good. Bring your hands back up to the top of your mat. Plant them down. Start to press down through your feet. Unwind, wide-legged forward fold. And then slowly start to rise up to warrior 2 with your inhale. Tee out your arms, bend into your left knee. Inhale, exhale, side angle, lower down. Feel free to take a bind this time. Reach your right hand to your low back or to your left hip. Right arm rather, and then your left hand. So your left hand right here is going to reach underneath. Rights and lefts have always been tricky for me. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but Just something that I gotta embrace. Start to straighten your left leg. Inhale, reverse triangle. Maybe lift your left toes away from the ground. Gaze upwards. Exhale, low lunge. Bring the hands to frame the left foot. Spin high to the ball of your back toes. Standing L or grounded warrior 3. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Reach your arms high. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Find chair pose. Sit into your hips. And then tuck your right elbow to the outside of your left hand, or left quad rather. Bend your knees. With an inhale, create length in your spine. And an exhale, twist a little deeper. Say hello to the left foot. Keep it planted down on the mat. Inhale, stork pose or one-legged mountain. Right knee will lift to your chest. Extend your arms over your head. Find your balance. Breathe. And then exhale, dancer on the right. Kick your right heel to your right glute. Bring your thumb to the inside arch of your right foot. Kick into your hand. Lengthen your left arm high. Pro tip, if you're really wobbly, shift awareness to your breath. Trust the breath to help you stay steady. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower your right foot next to your left. Shake it out. Maybe take a little sigh. Time to slow things down. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Listen for the change here. We'll take a halfway lift and then crouch into a little ball. Squat and curl. Hopefully you didn't just hear my knees crack, but it happens. Sit your hips back onto the mat. Find a seated position. Extend your legs long in front of you. And then lower down onto your back. Once you're on your back, pause for a moment. This is where we started class. Lots has changed, even in that short period of time, relatively short period of time. A lot has probably changed and shifted. We've strengthened, we've softened, we've breathed a little more, maybe got rid of some stale air, maybe you learned a new pose. Yeah, a lot can change, so just soak it up, take a moment, and then start to walk your heels in towards your glutes. Bring your hands down by your sides, press down through your feet, inhale. Bridge pose, lift your hips. Walk your shoulders down. Press your hip points a little higher towards the sky. And take one more breath in through your nose. Exhale, lower your hips back down to the ground. Find a pelvic tilt, scoop your tailbone down, seal your lower back into the mat. 2 more rounds here. Inhale, lift your hips, bridge pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Press down through your feet. Maybe get a little bit higher this time without forcing. And exhale, back down. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch. Widen your knees. Rest one hand on your belly, one hand over your heart. Inhale, fill your belly, notice it expand. Gentle, slow exhale. Maybe add in a little sound with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bring your knees together. We'll end class just as we started it. Half happy baby. Tuck your right knee into your chest, then wrap it around towards your right ribs. Lengthen your left leg long or keep your foot planted on the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, supine twist to the left. Bring your right knee over to the left side of your mat. Lengthen your right arm off to the right side. And notice with every exhale, things start to get a little bit heavier. They start to soften into the shape, into the twist. Mm. Sorry for the snapping. There's little bees coming to visit. Bring your knees back through the center and take half happy baby on the left. Stamp your right foot down. Tuck your left knee to your left side body. Reach for the bottom of your foot. And then draw your left knee over to the right side of your mat. Supine twist to the right. Extend your left arm long. Melt. Unwind. Come back through center. Take full happy baby this time. Wrap your knees to the outsides of your ribs. Reach for behind your knees or the bottoms of your feet. And just keep your low back plugged into the mat beneath you. Gently rock from side to side to massage out your low back. Then we'll start to arrive in Shavasana, our final resting pose. I personally like to give myself a big hug because let's be real, we don't hug ourselves very often. At least I don't. If you do, way to go. You're doing great. So hugging, tuck your forehead up to your knees, engage all the muscles, really mean it. Take an inhale and exhale, Shavasana. Lie onto your back or your side or your belly, whatever is most comfortable for you. Bring your hands to face up by your sides. And I'll lead you through some breath work to help relax, to help quiet. This type of breathing is known as box breathing. So let's take a cleansing breath together in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. And I've sat up, but you're welcome to stay on your back in Shavasana. In fact, please do. I'll call you out when it's time. So take a breath in for a count of 3, 2, 1. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 3, 2, 1. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold for 3, 2, 1. One more round. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold 3, 2, 1. Slow exhale 3, 2, 1. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Feel free to continue that breath or just allow your breathing to return back to its natural, organic pace. And as you lay here in Shavasana, we've talked a lot about honoring your practice, honoring what your body needs, taking what you need, noticing how poses sit in your body and your mind and your spirit. And that can translate off the mat in some beautiful ways. It begins with trusting yourself, trusting that you know what's best for yourself, no one else. And if that's something that you struggled with in the past, like myself, I offer up this mantra: I love you, I trust you. I love you, I trust you. Repeat that to yourself in times where maybe you notice that feeling in your gut that things aren't sitting right, but you're not listening to it. I love you, I trust you. If you have the time and space, you can stay in this Shavasana for as long as you'd like. If you're ready to come out, bring some gentle movements back into your fingers, your toes, start to deepen your breath. Maybe you take a long body stretch, reach your arms over your head, point your toes away from your face, and slowly make your way up to a seated position. And I know you're out there, even though I can't see you. So let's seal our practice together. Bring your hands together at your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Offer yourself gratitude for showing up, for tuning in, for taking what you need, for loving and trusting yourself. Draw your thumbs up to your third eye center. And together we'll bow to one another. Thank you and peace. Peace be with you. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. Again, my name is Hannah. I would love to know what you thought of class, how you felt about the different flows that we did. If you have any questions for me on any of the shapes that we tried out today or the breathing techniques, let me know. I'm always happy to chat, even if it's just virtually. And I thank you all so much for joining me. I will see you next time.